It's Friday, and that means it's time for Zach's wacky world of weird news. Tales from Florida, Canada, and beyond.
Albert, have you ever heard of Karen?
Yes, I have.
A woman went on a full-blown rant in the middle of a grocery store, and her name was Karen. According to the Daily News, after being told she had to mask up inside a grocery store to protect employees and fellow shoppers during the pandemic, Karen Turner ranted that there is no federal law requiring her to cover her mouth and nose. When she refused to comply with the store's mask mandate, she refused and police were called, and Turner was arrested for trespassing and resisting arrest. Wait until she's told she has to mask up inside the police station.
It's insane because a lot of these guidelines are not new. They've been around for almost a year.
Stores can't enforce a mask.
There are stores that can enforce that you have to wear closed-toed shoes. I think a mask is a lot easier to enforce.
It's not like it's that much to ask for, really. Albert, you want to hear some savage revenge from a woman who has been cheated on?
Please tell me it's not from you.
I wish. Mirror reports a woman who claims to have discovered her boyfriend was cheating on her decided to teach him a lesson by redecorating his room with evidence. Why didn't she just dump him? It would have been less time consuming.
Honestly.
Well, TikTok user Love Truth thinks that her partner had told her she is crazy and paranoid for thinking he was being unfaithful until she found evidence that he had been cheating with not one, not two, but three lovely ladies. She printed off all the pages of messages and used it to make him some lovely new wallpaper. Savage.
If you can't commit, just leave. Don't waste anyone's time.
Exactly. Oh, and to the man in question, don't let the door hit you on the way out. I'm sure the TSA at the airports find a lot of weird things and maybe in weird places, but not this weird. A handgun was found in an uncooked chicken. Security officers at a South Florida airport have reported finding a handgun hidden inside a raw chicken packed in a traveler's luggage.
Would it be better if the chicken was cooked?
Yeah, maybe.
It was too hot to get it up there.
Yeah, exactly. According to the TSA, fresh meat, seafood, and other non-liquid food items are permitted in both carry-on and checked bags if they are packed in ice. Sounds like a Florida get-together to me. All right, we're not even leaving the Sunshine State. It's time for...
Florida man does whatever a Florida man can. Look out, here comes the Florida man.
I guess it's time for the Florida Man subsegment, Florida Woman. A Florida woman is suing Kraft mac and cheese over the time it takes to cook it. Amanda Ramirez launched a $5 million lawsuit claiming that the advertisement does not include the preparation time, opening the lid and sauce and pouch. Okay, that's done before you put it in the microwave.
Zach's very passionate about this.
It is. Coming from somebody who has experience with food taking them out of boxes and putting them back in the microwave, that's done before.
You have a serious commitment to Kraft dinner.
What did the police say?
It's the official food of college students. Kraft Heinz is describing the lawsuit as frivolous, as they should. Next story should be a reminder to always look before you sit down. A Florida homeowner got quite the scare after finding a spiny-tailed iguana in his toilet. Kurt Hilberth of Hollywood said he originally spotted the reptile while brushing his teeth last month. Hilberth tried to free the iguana, but the reptile would just sink down into the toilet bowl. And after 3 days, the iguana was safely removed because he knew what was coming next. How much do you love a good film, only to sit there and watch it repeatedly, say 292 times? Well, a Florida man did just that. Romeo Alanis saw the movie Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times. Alanis was trying to reclaim the record for the most cinema productions attended for the same film. He previously held the same record for 191 viewings of The Avengers. Wonder what he does on his spare time.
Wonder what he does for a living.
I don't think they've seen him for a while. Well, that's the weirdness for this week. The weirdest thing you could see at the beach. How about a big old hamster wheel? A Florida man had to be rescued after he tried to run up the Atlantic coast in a giant hamster ball. What could go wrong? The man hit some complications shortly after launch and ultimately came ashore near St. Augustine according to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Police say this was not even the man's first attempt. I think we know how desperate you have to be to leave Florida. Alrighty, heading to the Great White North for the stories that'll make you say,
Canada.
a well-known Toronto adult establishment could soon be designated as a heritage site. The Toronto Preservation Board is recommending that City Council state its intentions to give a heritage designation to a cluster of addresses along Yonge Street just south of Bloor, including the building that currently houses the Brass Rail Strip Club located at 699 Yonge Street. We do not sponsor this establishment. The club has operated at that location since 1948, and prior to that, the units were occupied by a variety of commercial businesses, according to a report. On the next edition of Did You Know, the Brass Rail Saloon. This is the most Alberta story you will ever hear. RCMP uncover a suspected car thief hiding in a haystack. Mounties say they have received a report that a Jeep was stolen from the Olds area and had been sighted in a ditch along a rural highway in Bowden, just about 20 kilometers away. Officers, as well as 2 sheriffs, went to check it out and found footprints in the snow leading away from the Jeep. This is winter. It always gives up its suspects. After searching for about an hour, police found a suspect hiding under a hay in a barn about 3 kilometers away. A 20-year-old man from Calgary was charged with possession of stolen property, like finding an Alberta man in a haystack.
Well, if you thought the creepy Christmas tree with the face in Halifax was bad, there is one in Newfoundland that is a whole lot worse. Meet the Happy Tree in Newfoundland. The Happy Tree emerges each Christmas season to loom in a corner of the Avalon Mall. He watches shoppers with large white eyeballs and talks to them with a flapping mouth. I think that's called going shopping with your children. No offense. His eyelids normally lift up and down, but they've stopped working, so his face is now frozen in a dozy, heavy-lidded expression with a slightly protruding tongue. Like me after Christmas dinner. General Manager Dana Vincent warns that this does not impact the experience of visiting him. It kind of does. No need to panic, but Taylor Swift is in the country, and that certainly hasn't brought out the best in fellow Swifties. Bad blood is brewing between a Toronto couple who are fighting for Taylor Swift tickets in their divorce settlement. I'll take them. You don't want them? I'll take them. The couple had purchased side-by-side tickets while married, but separated and began divorce proceedings prior to the concert date. According to attorney Russell Alexander, the couple had 3 options. Set aside their bad blood and see the concert together, shake it off and let one person buy the other ticket at current market rates, or sell both tickets and fulfill their wildest dreams with some extra cash. Clearly, we will never know what option they ended up choosing. Honestly, I just wonder if they end up going together. But sounds like they are never ever getting back together. Like ever. That's the first edition of Zach's Wacky World of Weird News. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back next week with even more weirdness.